I'm 73 years old, and I'm about to share something that may make you uncomfortable. Almost everything you believe about aging is wrong. And the hardest truth? The people who were supposed to explain this to you, parents, teachers, society, either never understood it themselves or never told you. For the first 50 years of my life, I believed the same ideas you probably believe right now. I thought I had life figured out. I built a career, bought a house, earned respect. On the surface, everything looked perfect. But when I was 52, one moment shattered that illusion. What I learned in the years that followed completely changed how I understand life, time, and what truly matters. I'm not sharing this to sound wise or impressive. I'm sharing it because time is no longer unlimited for me. And there are things you need to hear before you make the same mistakes I did. At 52, I experienced what doctors politely call a cardiac event. In simple terms, my heart nearly ended my life. I was sitting in a meeting, talking numbers and plans, when the world started to spin. The next thing I knew, I was in a hospital bed, surrounded by machines, watching my wife cry. The doctor said I was lucky, and strangely, they were right, because lying there, unable to escape my thoughts, I realized something frightening. I had been living on autopilot. I wasn't truly living. I was just completing tasks, chasing expectations that weren't even mine. Here's the thought that still follows me. If I had died that day, what would I have left behind? A house, savings, titles that would be forgotten in a few years? The most dangerous lie we tell ourselves is this: I have time. I'll do it later. When I'm older, I'll finally live the life I want. I hear this from people in their 20s, 30s, 40s. Once I earn more, I'll be happy. After the promotion, I'll slow down. When I retire, I'll start living. Let me save you decades of regret. That moment never arrives. The finish line keeps moving. One goal leads to another. One paycheck demands a bigger one. And suddenly you're older, wondering where your years disappeared. I spent decades climbing a ladder, only to realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. And time doesn't allow you to rewind. Here's a truth no one tells you early enough. Success is a poor destination. I reached every milestone I aimed for: status, money, respect. And it didn't bring the fulfillment I expected. The satisfaction lasts a day or two, then it fades, and the chase begins again. A close friend of mine worked endlessly, built a business, rarely rested, always promised he'd slow down next year. He never got the chance. At his funeral, his son said something I'll never forget. My father succeeded at work, but I barely knew him. Think about the legacy you're creating. Your biggest regrets won't be your failures. They'll be the chances you never took. I don't lose sleep over bad decisions at work. What keeps me awake are the experiences I postponed, the trips I canceled, the relationships I neglected, the moments I traded for busyness. Time with people you love is not guaranteed. One day, without warning, it ends. My father passed away suddenly. I always thought we'd talk more when life slowed down. Life never slowed down, and he was gone. My regret isn't what I said to him, it's what I didn't. After my heart attack, everything changed. I stepped back. I stopped giving my energy to things that didn't matter. I finally said yes to the life I kept delaying. In the years since, I've learned this. What truly matters is simple. Meaningful work, real relationships, Experiences over possessions. Presence over pressure. Ask yourself one honest question. If your life ended tomorrow, would you be satisfied with how you lived? Not impressed, not successful. Satisfied. If the answer is no, what are you waiting for? Time is limited. For you. For everyone you love. So decide. Keep postponing life, or start living today with intention. If I could speak to my younger self, I'd say this: stop waiting. Stop delaying happiness. Begin now. Because someday isn't in the future, someday is today.